got my usual palette. We've got ultramarine, lemon yellow, Payne's grey, alizarin crimson, raw sienna, burnt umber, light red. Using a big Ron Ranson Ake and a 15 by 11 Fabriano. So I want the paper fairly wet because I want to throw a whole load of colours into it. So start off with a bit of alizarin and raw sienna. Get that in there like that. I'm going to go a bit of light red as well, whack some of that in. A bit of ultramarine. Red, ultramarine. The ultramarine will darken the mix a little bit the more you add. So I'm going to come in something like that. Alizarin, ultramarine. I want a sort of light effect on the water, so I'm just brushing it in from either side. Coming up quite a high horizon line. A bit more ultramarine and red, light red. Just brush that in there. Right, let's get a few more clouds in the sky. Bit of alizarin, Payne's grey. Mix them together like that. Nice and dark. Just push that across, something like that. Just bring these clouds. Just drop them across. I think now I'm going to put in some very horizon line, I think. I'm going to put it while it's still damp. I'm going to come in somewhere just below those clouds. First, while the paper's still wet. A few more in there like that. Push this in. I'll go over this again when it's dry, because it's still quite wet. Because it's wet, it sort of softens off and gives it that sort of hazy, distant look. But what I might do now, kind of scrape just get a few rocks in there like that. Just watching that. Bit of water there, just dripping down. What I might do is just dry that very, very slightly. Pull it tight. It's still a little bit wet, not too much. Pull it tight against the board. Ignore my big fingerprint now on the paper. I'm going to go back into a bit of alizarin, a bit of Payne's grey, ultramarine, just mix them all together. I'm going to go in, see now it's good on dark because it's dry. Push that in dark. It's coming from this side as well. Just dipping the very corner of the brush in the water, just to bring all the ends back together. Some of these in there. Just little dabs here and there. A very corner of the brush into the walls, just to keep all those hairs together. Mix that ultramarine in. A few more rocks down there. Big ones there, not in the foreground. I feel as if I've overdone it, I'll just paint over it like that. Yeah, I'm just making sure I preserve that light area. If you just cut straight across it there, you get some nice contrast and nice effects. Right, now I think I need some sort of boats in the distance, I think. So again, just making sure the paper is flat against the board. I don't think I'll scrape any more rocks because I've probably done enough. Very quick dry. We'll get away with a few little pebbles in the foreground. Just a little dabs in there. Just the slightest hint. These are meant to be like just little pebbles, the light just catching the edge of these pebbles in the foreground. I don't want to get too mad. That'll do, I think. About a quick dry. Right, I think I'll take a rigger brush and find a clean bit of this tissue I've got. I'm going to sort of do the boats by just taking the paint off the paper. I might do them fairly big, so that they stand out from these rocks. I'm going to come something about that size, I think. Take the paint off. Don't forget the reflection. Here's our first one. I think I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do another one just to the right of it. This one's slightly bigger. And all I'm doing is just taking out a sail shape with the brush, just wetting it. Not too much water on the brush. And take it all out with a tissue. And then just pop a little reflection down below. Take that out, there's another little boat. I'm going to do one more. This one's back here. This one's slightly further away, so I'm doing it a little bit smaller. And I haven't done them at all equal distances either. I do them different distances just so it looks more natural. Take the reflection out. I think what I might do, I might just take some of this colour and just soften off some of this. It's not quite as bright. So it's not taking too much of the attention from the yachts. I mean, the yachts are meant to be the sort of focal point. So I'm just trying to make these not quite as bright. Blend them in just a little bit more. Maybe down here as well. Just put a little bit of this on. Right then. I'm going to switch to the smallest brush I got. And with this, I'm going to stick a little bird. And then last but not least, find a little corner. I'm just going to stick my name in the corner. I'm going to call this one Finished. Just sign that down there. Just a very, very quick, loose impression. Imaginary scene of a little coastal scene. So let's see what it looks like with a mount on it. So the mounted painting. So this is a simple coastal scene. So let's go and have a closer look. I've tried to create a sort of dramatic sky here, brushing in some dark from either side and creating this sort of central lit area, sort of reflected in the water below. The distant land was put in while the paper was still wet, and you can see how it really softens off. It all blends in, looks nice and distant. The rocks, see the light, just trying to get the effect of the light, just catching the right hand edge of these rocks, the shadows on the left hand side. A few little reflections in the water, that just happened by on its own really. And then you can see where I've just took out the paint to reveal these little yachts, put the reflections in as well to complete the effect. You see the difference when the paper's dry, you get the hard edges. Again, a few more rocks scraped in using the corner of the plastic card, and I've just cut straight across this lit area deliberately with these little bits of sandy, muddy banks into the foreground. Tiny little pebbles there, imagine the light just catching these pebbles in the foreground. A few more on this left hand side. You can see a sort of watery foreground there, sort of light reflecting from the sky above. And got a little bird there, solitary bird in the sky. Well, I hope you like that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to keep practicing. Any questions, please ask. And I'll see you again soon.